What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at Lazarbeam. Now Lazarbeam is an Australian YouTuber. He is part of the Icon series set. He is part of the Lazarbeam set. The skin itself does come with 4 selectable styles. Then he does come with a backlink called the Baby Gingy. Now Lazarbeam does have 4 selectable styles, which 2 of them is basically him just being called Relax Beam, and he does have a hat on, and then the other one having his construction worker PPE, since he used to be a construction worker. Now a lot of people don't know, but I'm a construction worker myself, so this skin actually gravitates towards me. For all of you guys that don't know, Lazarbeam actually started his YouTube channel having him in the construction side using different tools and just making very funny videos. I like it where Lazarbeam actually didn't go a little bit too out, kind of like Lachlan and Ninja that made their characters like into superheroes versions of themselves. Lazarbeam went for a more like simplistic look, which actually goes very good with the personality of Lazarbeam. Now he does come with a backlink, the Baby Gingy, and that's just self-explanatory. Lazarbeam's skin is the Mary Marauder, and he actually incorporated that into his backlink. So do I recommend you guys buying Lazarbeam? Absolutely. What I would actually recommend you guys buying is the bundle, since it is 1800 V-Bucks instead of the 1500 for just the outfit. And then he does come with an emote that's actually very cool, and I'm actually going to be using it from time to time. So what's my final rating for Lazarbeam? I'm going to have to give Lazarbeam a 9 out of 10. The skin itself is very creative, and I know I'm going to be a little bit biased since he is my favorite YouTuber, but I just love the skin. It does bring back to the whole construction that I do, even though he is wearing shorts, which shorts are not allowed whenever you are doing construction. But I could imagine that it's very hot in Australia, and that's the reason why he actually picked it. Then the Baby Gingy, even though I don't like backlinks which actually have dolls on them, Baby Gingy still grew on me just because he does have the little construction hat on him. So without further ado guys, let's get these combos started. For our first combination with Lazarbeam, we are going to be focusing on the default edit style, and we're going to be pairing him up with the banana bag. Now the banana bag does have a similar curl scheme to that of his shorts. It just looks very clean, and it's something that the Lazarbeam himself would actually be using. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the P500 power loader arm. Now the reason behind this combination is because he is a construction worker, so he could actually be using a tool that is similar to this. Then for the control, we're going to be going very simple, so we're going to be using the Spectral Essence for the control. The wind control just fits very well with Lazarbeam. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the cruiser. The cruiser just fits very well with the yellow aesthetics that the skin and backlink do share. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the callsign Hornet. Now the callsign Hornet fits very well with the yellow and brown aesthetics that the weapon wrap does have. Then for the next combination, we are going to be still using the default edit style for Lazarbeam, and we're going to be pairing it up with the vintage. Now the vintage is just a normal backpack, and it fits very well because Lazarbeam is just a normal person. Then for the harvesting tool, we are going to be using the Save the World harvesting tool that's called the Hydraulic Wrecker. Now the Hydraulic Wrecker fits very well with this whole combination because it is a pickaxe, and it does have a yellow curl scheme. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the zip ribbon. Now the zip ribbon does have a black and very simple design to it that goes very well with the outfit. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Banana Bomber. The Banana Bomber does have the wings themselves being all black, and then the main reason why I'm using it is for that yellow glider design that it does have on top that goes very well with the yellow from the outfit. Then for the rod, we're going to be going with the callsign Falcon. The callsign Falcon itself does have a brownish and black texture that goes very well with the outfit. And for our next combination with Lazarbeam, we are going to be pairing him up with the uplink. Now the uplink just goes very well with the outfit since it does have a brownish texture similar to that of the shorts and boots he does have. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the icebreaker. Even though the icebreaker is a very sweaty harvesting tool, it still fits very well with this whole theme because of the construction side he does have. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the saplight. The saplight fits very well with this combination due to the fireflies in the body that does have a yellow curl scheme. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the spray sail. Now the spray sail just goes very good because they do use that texture in construction, especially for the roofing of buildings, so having it combined with Lazarbeam with a construction edit style fits perfectly. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the crafted cardboard. The crafted cardboard does have a texture of a cardboard box, but it goes very well because of the brown aesthetics it does have. Then for the next combination, we are going to be looking at the relaxed Lazarbeam edit style, and we're going to be pairing it up with the training bag. Now the training bag is just a duffel bag on his back, and he could actually be using that to actually carry his tools up to the 2nd floor or higher if he is doing construction. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the basic basher. The basic basher again is another Save the World harvesting tool, but it matches really good because of the simplistic look it does have. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Zip Ribbons. Again, it's a very simplistic control, but it fits very well with the Lazarbeam. And for the glider, we're going to be going with the Founder's Umbrella. The Founder's Umbrella, even though it's very simple, it still matches perfectly because of the brown aesthetics it does have. And for the ride, we're going to be going with the Weather Black. The Weather Black is a faded black with silver, which matches really well because he does have a tank top that is all black. And for our last combination with the Relax Beam, we are going to be going with the backline itself called the Constructor Classic. Now the Constructor Classic is basically just a Constructor's backlink that you do have in Save the World, and it matches really good with the whole theme of Lazarbeam since he's a construction worker. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Rock Breaker. The Rock Breaker is one of those tools you do use in construction to destroy rocks, and having it combined with this Lazarbeam just matches really well. And for the control, we're going to be going with the Storm Strike. The reason why I'm using the Storm Strike, even though it's very universal, is lightning that is actually powering up the backlink he does have. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Founder's Glider. The Founder's Glider does have a Chapter 1 glider design, and it just matches really good because of the brown aesthetics that Lazarbeam does have. And for the ride, we're going to be going with the Callsign Hornet. Now again, the Callsign Hornet does have yellow and brown, which actually complements the backlink and the boots he is wearing. Now for the honorable mentions with Lazarbeam, you could pair him up with anything that does have black. Now for the honorable mentions with Lazarbeam, you could pair him up with any backlink that does have yellow. Any backlink that does have like a military style is actually going to look very good as well, or anything with brown just looks phenomenal with Lazarbeam. Then for the backlink, the Baby Gingy. The Baby Gingy is actually very hard to actually come up with combos, but hopefully you guys enjoy these. We're going to be pairing him up first with the Cole. Now the Cole outfit is a construction worker himself, so having Baby Gingy and both of them having a hard hat on just made perfect sense. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Auto Cleaver. Now the Auto Cleaver is one of those tools you do use in construction to actually break the rocks inside the ground, and it just made perfect sense since he is a construction worker. Now similar to Lazarbeam, we are going to be going with the Spectral Essence because it made perfect sense since it is very simplistic. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Flux Flyer. Now the Flux Flyer itself does have a lot of color schemes that goes very good with Cole. And for the ride, we're going to be going with the Callsign Wolf. The Callsign Wolf does have an orange and brown color scheme, and as you could tell with his hard hat and even the scarf he does have, it is orange, so it matches really well. Then for our next combination with Baby Gingy, we're going to be pairing him up with the Main Marauder. Now the Main Marauder for about 3 years has been Lazarbeam's main skin, so having it combined with his backlink just fits perfectly. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with Lucky. For all you guys out there that actually watched Lazarbeam back during chapter 1, you know that the Lucky harvesting tool is one of the harvesting tools that Lazarbeam actually used from time to time. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Baker's Dozen. The Baker's Dozen does have this whole Christmas theme whenever you're descending to the battlefield, but it does have gingerbread cookies, which is the main reason why I'm using it. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with Mash. Now the reason why I'm going with Mash is because he does have meat pies in his emote, so having a meat pie as a glider just made perfect sense, and then the color scheme matches really well with the Main Marauder. And for the ride, we're going to be going with the Callsign Falcon. The Callsign Falcon itself does have a light black color scheme with brown, which goes hand in hand with the Main Marauder. Then for the backlink, we're going to be pairing up Baby Gingy with the Mechanic Mina. Now the reason behind this combination is because she is a construction worker, at least from what I could tell, and it just matches really good with the whole thing. Then for the harvesting tool, again we are going to be pairing them up with the P500 Power Lever Arm, which is a construction worker tool, which actually makes sense since she is a construction worker. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Spectral Essence. You are very limited to what controls you could use, and the Spectral Essence is one of the most universal controls out there, so it fits really well. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Junk Jet. The Junk Jet itself fits really well because it does look like something she actually would have been working, as she is a construction worker. And for the ride, we're going to be going with the Crash Test. Now the Crash Test does have this yellow and orange color scheme that goes really good with the Baby Gingy and the outfit itself. For the next combination with Baby Gingy, we're going to be pairing it up with the Spark Plug. Now this is a very sweaty combination. Even though the Spark Plug is a mechanic, it goes very good with Baby Gingy, especially because of the color scheme. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Close Shave. Now the Close Shave is actually becoming one of my favorite harvesting tools just because it does have a very unique sound. It does look like something she would have actually made herself in the yard, and it just looks very clean with her. For the control, we're going to be going with the Lightning. The blue lightning on both hands just fits very well because of the jumpsuit she does have. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Flotilla Flyer. Now the Flotilla Flyer was a glider you could obtain during season 3, and it just matches really good because of the aesthetics and color scheme it does have. And for the wrap, we're gonna be going with the claymation. The claymation wrap does have yellow, red, and blue, and if you look closely to the outfit itself, those are her main color schemes. And for our last combination with Baby Gingy, we are gonna be pairing it up with the Bunker Jonesy with the default that is styled. Now, the Bunker Jonesy could have actually picked this up in the ground, and it just matches really good because of the aesthetics and color scheme that both the backbling and outfit do share. And since Bunker Jonesy does have like this homeless look, we're gonna be going with the crossroads for the harvesting tool. Now, the crossroads does have barricade tape on the handle itself, and it does have chains holding up the signs, so it's something that Baby Gingy is actually accustomed to. Then for the contra, we're gonna be going with a pick a card. Now, the reason why I'm picking a pick a card is because during the construction phase of it, there is a lot of people actually playing poker, since you are having a lot of downtime getting signatures to actually do the construction, so having this as a contra just made sense. Then for the glide, we're gonna be going with the dumpster flyer. The dumpster flyer just fits very well with the aesthetics and color schemes of the whole harvesting tool and skin, and it just matched perfectly with this combination. And for the wrap, we're gonna be going with the mayhem. The mayhem does have the weapon wrap being a default color scheme, which actually complements the outfit very well. It also has scratches and dings, which makes it have more of a texture, and it looks amazing. Now, for the honorable mentions with Baby Gingy, you could pair it up with any outfit that does have brown. Any outfit also that does have yellow or orange is gonna look very good with this backbling, since he is a construction worker and the color scheme just match. Now, those were my 5 combinations I did find for Lazarbeam and the 5 combinations I did find for Baby Gingy. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos of fake cosmetic skins every single day. And if you want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 Ds all together. Each time you guys use my code in the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it, and it really helps this channel grow. And if you guys have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.